Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. And any placements in awesome, amazing, excellent Capricorn, whether you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies. Once again, a really warm welcome to this reading. And we're going to find out at this point in time, over the next couple of days and weeks, what are the incoming blessings, miracles, and gifts that the universe and your angels have been working on to give you for every area of your gorgeous life. We're going to find out, Capricorn, at this point in time, who or what is manifesting or walking into your life as a friend, as a helper, as a guide, as a lover, as a soulmate. So here we go, Capricorn. Join your energies to this deck and let us pray to the universe and the angels to guide and bless this reading. Dear Spirit, dear angels, powerful archangels, all-knowing universe, bless this reading and guide us through the cards about this windfall of wealth, this huge pile of cash, this money miracle that's about to manifest in Capricorn's life. Let us know about the new job opportunities, career blessings of a promotion, and this business idea that Capricorn has that's about to create the kind of wealth Capricorn is hoping it will. That's going to create a lot of abundance for Capricorn. Use me as a messenger to deliver to Capricorn tidings of hope, health, peace, and gorgeous victory. Let us know through the cards about travel opportunities, spiritual downloads, healing of body, soul, and mind, either for Capricorn or someone of importance in Capricorn's life. Let us know about that. And of course, that gorgeous energy called love. Who is Capricorn manifesting in love? This next lover that Capricorn is manifesting, is it their forever person? Is it the one that they're going to spend the rest of their life with? Let us know through the cards. And keep in mind, Capricorn, that this is, of course, a general reading. So a lot of the messages are going to resonate with your situation. And then again, a lot of the messages are going to resonate with the life or love situation of one of the many other Capricorns. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine, Capricorn. If you feel Spirit directing your steps towards me, that's when you reach out to me, Capricorn. Now let's find out what's the overall theme of the reading. What's the overall theme of the reading? What's that one message that Spirit wants Capricorn to really pay heed to? Let's find out. What's that one message? Wow, we got the message of judgment. Wow, gorgeous. And this Knight of Cups. So I'm going to be taking both. I feel called to taking both. Let's see what are the message. Now we have the message of judgment. Very, very strong card. Something from the major arcana. Now, the number 20. Some of you are born on the 20th of the month, or you're born on the 2nd, you're born on the 11th, you're born on the 20th, you're born on the 29th of any month. All these dates add up to a 2, or you're a life path 2 Capricorn, or you're a life path 11. Again, 1 plus 1 adds up to a 2, but life path 11s are treated as a special number. Then if you have any of these, if you have this configuration, then it's a double confirmation for you. Any which way it applies to any Capricorn who's seen this message. There's a white feather in her hand. Some of you, you've seen a white feather in the recent past. Then it's a message and a double confirmation also. All signs say you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So for some of you, if you've been comparing your life of late, Capricorn, I know you to have a grateful heart, because we have the 9 of Cups here. What does the 9 of Cups say? This is a single woman, all alone. She only has this van and her dog. She doesn't even have a home to stay in. But she's giving gratitude to the universe for the little that she has. Even if she has this little van, the only thing she has to her name. Live in a constant state of gratitude. She is grateful for the little that she does have, and it's from this perspective of being grateful that you manifest your biggest desires. Trust me, I'm not only speaking about myself, I'm talking about the millions of other clients who worked with me. The more grateful you are, the better the blessings, Capricorn. And I say it because I truly want to help you. All right? That is the law of the universe. Now, judgment. So you're exactly where you need to be. Don't have FOMO. What is FOMO? It's a new age term. It's called fear of missing out. Don't go for a holiday just because others are going for a holiday. So don't have that FOMO. You're exactly where you need to be. And your life story is different from that of others. So do not go comparing it. And do not let others tell you that you are too slow or you are too fast. Because we all are etching our own path. We are all writing our own stories. We are all on different timelines. All right? Gorgeous. For some of you, you have a child in your life, a young daughter or a young man. And if you feel that your friends or your relatives keep comparing children, all right? You keep comparing children. What is your girl doing? My girl has gone to an Ivy League. What is your boy doing? Has he got a job as yet? Listen, these are all human timelines. Spirit works differently. Your children are beautiful. They're blessed. That's a message I'm hearing. Knight of Cups. Some of you have... Now, there's a young woman here, but Knight of Cups could be a young man as well. So you have a young man or a young woman in your life. They're very creative. They're very kind. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. They're creative. There's a unique part for them. They're supposed to work in a creative field. They're supposed to be nurturing, kind, help others. They're very romantic. So they could be, writing songs, playing instruments. They have a unique path. So don't compare your children to others, and don't let anyone compare your kids to others as well. All right? So I'm saying that, Capricorn. Also, Judgment talks about you closing the door on certain friendships, on certain relationships, or even on a certain job or a career that's been very draining on you. Judgment is like the final wake-up call. The final wake-up call. You've had one in the past. I see you having one more. You're going to be like, that's it. I'm done. I've seen what I need to see. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to say that again. I've seen what I needed to see. I'm going to choose myself and walk away. And I'm not surprised, Capricorn. I'll tell you why. Because we live our lives in cycle of 9 years. We are coming to the end of a 9-year cycle as a collective. All right, 2025. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to a 9. You can do the math yourself. 9 is all about endings. You're going to be closing the chapter on many things that don't serve you best, because you're going to be walking into a brilliant new beginning in 2026. You, Capricorn, along with a lot of the other zodiac signs, or every single zodiac sign, is going to be under the influence of the universe, including you, Capricorn. Because 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 adds up to a 1. 1 is all about new beginnings, a new beginning. For some of you, it's setting up base in another country, in another city, going through a divorce right now. I see your divorce getting wrapped up by the end of the year. It's not going to spill over to the new year if you're going through one. So you're going to be choosing yourself. And that's a beautiful card, a very powerful major message. Now, what else have we here? Again, the number 9. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Now, some of you, either you live in a place, in a home that's very tiny. She's living in a van. So you could be living in a really tiny home. Or you're fearing, the loss of your home. You wonder you can pay your mortgage. Or there's some kind of a foreclosure. I see you going from an energy of not having a home, or being kind of homeless, living in a motel, or living in an Airbnb, or living in a van, or kind of being in a home that you don't want to be in because of a scarcity of money. You're going to go from this 9 of Cups, you're going to go to this energy, 9 of Pentacles. Where is she? She's on a hammock in her garden. She has a beautiful home of her own. Not an apartment, not a flat, but it's like a proper townhouse. All right. So this is her garden. She's on a hammock. So those of you who are worried about losing your home, that's not going to happen. If you're worried, you're thinking, am I always going to be living in my van or in some kind of temporary accommodation, like a motel, or even in a home that I don't want to be living in? No, you're going to move out from there. You've had a grateful attitude. See, live in a constant state of gratitude. You've been very grateful, Capricorn. Many of you say prayers. Your prayers have been heard. You're going to move out from there by the end of the year. For some of you, as early as the month of September, as I do this reading, 9 of Cups, the 9th month of the year is September. You're going to move out from that place to your own place. Some of you are living with your parents and you don't want to be living with your parents. Maybe you've had a divorce and you move back home, or you need support for some particular reason. You're going to move out from there. The universe will guide you towards moving out from there. Your life is going to become so much more peaceful, so much more abundant. Now, some of the Capricorns, Some of the Capricorns who work in temporary or contractual or part-time work, you work as a gig worker, and there is no stability. What I'm saying is there's instability either in your living situation or in your work or business situation. That instability is going to go away. That's what I'm saying. From this to this, from a van life to a proper life, of a wealthy person, of a well-settled person. But give your gratitude. Have gratitude, have a grateful heart the way you always do, Capricorn. I don't mean to be preachy to you, but I'm just saying, have gratitude every day in the morning. Say thank you. Even if it's for a good cup of coffee, say this cup of coffee was amazing. Thank you so much, universe, for this opportunity for me to be here. Now, 9 of Pentacles, the message is pause and savor the results of your success. So you've been working hard. And those of you who were, as I was saying, you're in unstable employment. You work as a gig worker, you work as a contractual worker, you work part-time. I see you getting permanent employment. Either in the current organization where you are in, if your contract is about to expire, they're going to renew it, they're going to make you permanent, and you're going to get the perks and benefits of a permanent position. And what are they? The perks and benefits of a permanent position are health insurance, life insurance, job stability, a good retirement benefit, good pension. Some of you are worried about your pension money drying up. That's not going to happen, especially if you're a woman of color. See, in both these places, there's a woman of color. When I say a woman of color, I mean African American, I mean Asian. So you could be from Philippines, you could be from Indonesia, you could be from India, from Pakistan, from China, or you're from Middle East. Then it's all a double confirmation for you. Is there any which way for any woman who is by herself, a single mother, a single woman? Can you see her eating this apple? She sowed the seed and has grown up into a huge tree. She's eating the fruits of her labor, literally. You're going to enter a season of harvest. You're going to have your own home. For some of you, by the end of the year, you'll have enough to give us a down payment for a home. And you're going to work because you like to work, not because you have to work. By the end of this year, again, the number 9 energy, you're going to pay off most of your debts. Some of the Capricorns, unfortunately, you have credit card debts, you have student loans, you have a mortgage, you have a car debt. By the end of this year, again, the energy of the year number 9, 2025, any cycle that we are in, any chapter of our life, any vicious cycle that we are in that we're unable to close is going to get closed in these last couple of months. Because we're going to end a number 9 year and go on to a number 1 year, which is 2026. So I see you closing these debts. Either you're going to pay them off, or you're going to declare bankruptcy, or they're going to be written off. Either way, they're not going to be your problem anymore. You're going to be out of it. Amen to that. You're going to be out of it. And from the next year, there's no living paycheck to paycheck. The money you earn goes to your bank, you pay your bills, and then you have a surplus. You have a beautiful surplus for yourself, for investment, or to help others, or to do as you please. Also, I'm seeing Pentacles here. She's basically having an apple, which is the fruit of her labor. Now, some of you have invested. I'm seeing Pentacles. They remind me of, Pentacles means gold coins. They are reminding me of cryptocurrency coins, Bitcoins, Dogecoins. So if you've invested in cryptocurrency coins, Dogecoins, Bitcoin, stock, shares, even gold, silver, or real estate, because she's at the end of the day, this is the garden to her home. So you've invested in real estate, which is earth energy, or bonds, any government bonds. By the end of the year, you're going to see a windfall. Your investment is going to grow for some of you up to 9 times. 9 of Pentacles. It's going to grow up to 9 times. Especially if it's shares, stocks, cryptocurrency, it's just going to zoom ahead. You're not going to believe when you open your portfolio or you ask some of us do investments through financial experts, through wealth managers. You're going to ask him or her. They're going to tell you the amount. You're going to be amazed that it's so high. So gorgeous energies. So with this money, I definitely see your level of life improving. I see you paying off your mortgage or getting a home. Now, many of you, you're going to work because you like to work, not because you have to work. That is the 9 of Pentacles energy. You work because you like to work, not because you have to work. That's passive income. Active income is when you show up every day. Passive income is when your money works for you. The way I said, your investments doubling, tripling. What else have we here? Now, there's a situation when I'm seeing it could be a work situation. There's some people who are trying to kind of, I would say, mess with you, trying to bully you. I see a lot of women fighting here. Now, they're not letting you have a say. They're not letting you speak. They're putting false allegations against you. And if these people are really difficult to work with, I see an improvement in the situation. Either you're going to move away from there, or these elements are going to be moved out. Either which way. Temperance. Temperance, you're being told to wait and to be patient. Meditation helps. Do your meditation on a daily basis, Capricorn. Meditate, wait, and patience. Again, 5 of Wands and the number 14. Some of you are born on the 5th, the 14th, or 23rd of any month. All these dates add up to a 5. Or you're a life path 5, that is your date of birth, adds up to a 5. You keep seeing 555 wherever you go as a master repetitive angel number. You're seeing it on the clock. Or you're in your 50s. You've just entered your 50s, especially 55. Or you're born in 1965, 1975, 1985, 1995. This is all a double confirmation for you. Have a balanced approach. She's got water in one hand. She's got a cup of coffee in one hand. All right. What does that say? Be balanced. She's got her legs crossed. She's sitting on top of the drawers. It takes balance to do that. So have a balanced approach. And if you're in a place where people are kind of trying to pull you into their drama, and they want you to be the mediator, or they want you to have a say, who's right? Am I right? Or is he right? Or is he wrong? Or am I wrong? Have a balanced approach. Be neutral and try not to get into the drama of other people, because you already have a lot on your plate. Capricorn, you're the mountain goat. You keep climbing. It's great to help others, but you need to prioritize your own work as well. Now I'm seeing this one energy, which I'm seeing is the 10 of Swords. Hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. Now 10 of Swords, I'm seeing curse written on the bottle. Now for some of you, you have actively broken family curses. You have. Your family, your lineage was cursed to never have wealth, or to never reach a certain level, especially if you're a woman. I'm seeing a woman here. You've actually broken that with the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be the first millionaire in your family. And let me tell you, there's still some family members who are not going to be happy with your success. I'm seeing with curse, clearly people have backstabbed you. Can you see the little droplets of blood on her jacket? That's the design of the knife. So people have backstabbed you. They've talked bad about you. They've talked ill about you. Some of them could actively be, as I say, evil eye, nazar, it's a reality, Capricorn. They're doing that. But let me tell you, you're being protected. You're being heavily protected. Now we're done with tarot. Let's have a look at your oracle messages. What are the messages here? These are the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck that has messages from goddesses of all religion, race, and ethnicity. So let's see. What's the message? We have Goddess Lakshmi, who is, of course, Indian heritage. A beautiful, respected Indian goddess. Some of you have Indian roots. Goddess Lakshmi, or you're from around India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, or around these countries, or even the rest of the Asian countries. It's a double confirmation for you. Goddess Lakshmi represents wealth, tremendous wealth. All right. And she's blessing you with that. A bright future. In what? In your money. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, especially with regard to your finances and your wealth. Those who are if you have Indian culture, you can confirm in the comments. If you get Ma Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi, she means wealth. She means business. She means, it means the cash register is going to keep ringing for those of you who have stores. We have Goddess Maat, who's an Arabic or an Egyptian goddess. So you could have Middle Eastern roots, or you have some connect with Middle East somehow. The message is fairness. Again, we have the scales of justice. If you have any pending legal case, Capricorn, you put a case against someone, someone's put a case against you. Now, fairness, this is like Libra energy. We have the dove and we have the scales of justice. Libra season is about to start by the end of September. By the 22nd, 23rd of September, Libra season starts. And Libra season concludes by the 22nd, 23rd of October. So within this time, if you have any pending legal cases, you put a case on someone or some institution or some entity, or someone's put a case on you, you're going to win big time, and they're going to have to give you money. They're going to have to give you some serious compensation. And with the 9 of Pentacles, this could be the money that sets you up for life. So it could be an ex-employer. They terminated you unlawfully. They're going to have to pay you money. It could be a divorce. It could be any person who's caused you harm of body, soul, or mind. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Victory is yours, Capricorn. Love and light. Has been wonderful doing this reading for you, Capricorn. Claim the blessings of hope, peace, wealth, and victory in the comment section, and I'm sure they'll manifest in your life. If this reading has resonated, give it a thumbs up or a like, and do remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. If parts of the reading have truly felt like I've taken a page out of the story of your life, you may want to reach out to me For a more personal private session, my email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio, the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. Gorgeous Capricorn, to reach out to me. If you feel spirit guiding you towards me, that's when you reach out. And for those kind-hearted Capricorns who've been donating to this channel, any amount you give, I say a prayer that this amount is returned to you and multiplied and returned to you 10 times over. And for those kind-hearted Capricorns who want to donate, you don't have to. It's just a response to those who've been sending me emails, sending me text, asking me how to make a donation. The links to donate are in the description of this reading. The PayPal link and the Buy Me a Coffee link of our channel, of our community, are in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio, the introduction section of the channel. You can click on the links to share any amount that you've been meaning to, Capricorn, and no amount is too small. $5 is taken with the same respect as, say, $100. So no amount is too small. It's just your way of letting the angels and myself know that the messages that we channel here are of value to you and have positively impacted your life, Capricorn. Love and light. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Do take care.